That's interesting. Sister, I don't mean to be, facetious or anything, but do you have ESP?
ESP.
Because, remember last week when you were like, oh, some GOP and some Christians are, waking
You
up.
think that's funny?
Sorry. Anyway, so it looks there's a former congressman.
Huh?
He's in Missouri, part of the GOP, and he is calling for Donald Trump's impeachment. I think I may want to cover that one.
I think you can cover it.
So yeah. What?
No.
Did you say something?
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's get started then. All right, I'm going to start the week off, and my first topic is about Julian Assange being brought in, or rather, charges have been issued for him to be extradited to the U.S. so that he can be brought up on charges utilizing the USA Espionage Act. So, and mind you, Dumpy was sitting up there saying how much he loved WikiLeaks. Oh, I love WikiLeaks. I love WikiLeaks. I think Assange got some information on Dumpy that talks about his crimes, could possibly put him in jail, because Dumpy don't go from I love you to I hate your ass like that. He only does that to like people that that have evidence of his crimes and that could actually put him in jail. I mean, look at Michael Cohen. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. Like, all of a sudden, oh, he's the best lawyer he's a liar, don't believe him. Thank you. So people need to actually pay attention to that. And I know the press is using this to say that this is an assault on journalists and the First Amendment, freedom of speech and all of that stuff. So I'm just saying, pay close attention, because I think Assange doesn't know what type of information he really has at his avail. Because, like I said, Donald Trump doesn't flip on you like that unless you could put him in jail. Second topic, my pro brother, Ben Carson. Bruh, the way you acting right now got people thinking you ain't got no brain. You supposed to be the brain surgeon. You supposed to be the smart one. And for you to go up in those House proceedings acting like that, come on, man. You got me questioning. Come on, man. Like, seriously. Because I actually watched it. And that lady asked you more than once. It wasn't like she said Rio and then R-E-O. And then you were like, Oreo. She was like, no, R-E-O. Like, she slowed it down for you, dude. And you still was like, oh. But anyway, people are calling for Ben Carson to resign because of his shenanigans in front of the House Committee to get oversight into his department, which is HUD, basically over, public housing and all that stuff. And for him to just act like that, bruh, seriously, come on. You got me thinking something ain't right. For real. Like, what's going on? Need a hug or something? Anyway, last topic I'm going to cover, since girly want to sit up there and mock somebody. And y'all may call me petty, but I don't care, okay? So I'm going to cover former Congressman, GOP member, Tom Coleman from Missouri. How dare you, Tasha, take my topic? Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I did it. Be mad. Anyway, so former Congressman Coleman from Missouri called for Donald Trump's impeachment. And he cited 2 articles that were also used in the impeachment proceedings against Richard Nixon, which are 1, abuse of power, and 2, lying to the American people. And we all know that Dumpy is doing that every day. So basically, I kind of like try not to agree with people that associate themselves with other hypocrites. Give me a second. All right, I'm okay. So anyway, but I do agree with him on this. House Democrats, seriously, get the ball rolling on impeachment. And just like he said, impeachment doesn't happen overnight. It's not just like that, okay, boo-boo? It's going to take a while. It may take a year, it may take 2 years, but y'all need to get the ball rolling, okay? So the simple fact is, get the ball rolling in the House, calling for impeachment. Then what happens, it'll go to the Senate. They'll do an investigation. That investigation may take a while, okay? But y'all need to get the ball rolling. All right. Yeah, so he also, because he stated that he actually read the Mueller report. Yeah. And he believes the fact that Mueller did, he actually cited that there were many connections between him and the Russians because Donald Trump actually accepted assistance from Russia through Paul Manafort. And Coleman actually called Donald Trump an illegitimate president. Well, how about that? A Republican calling Donald Trump an illegitimate president. Get they waking up. Yeah, I think I do have ESP. Yeah, I think I got that. Anyway, there's an interesting fact that I found out about Russia. The actual Russian language was actually created by a black man. Ain't that something? No. So anyway, his name was Alexander Pushkin. Y'all can Google that. All right. So Russians, y'all need to be thanking black people, particularly black males, for you guys having the Russian language. Because if not, y'all be speaking French right now. All right. Go ahead. Take it, girlie. Bye. I love y'all. Well, thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of Nice But Feisty. I am Mandy Nice. And unfortunately, one of my topics was taken, so I actually have a bonus topic. So there. Haha. Anyway, starting with my first topic is Iran's response to Donald Trump and his threat via Twitter. Iran has stated that the only thing that will end will be him, referring to Donald Trump. Well, there you go. That's how you respond to people that are trying to bully you. Other reports state that Iran said that they will not back down even if they are bombed. So there you go. All right, my second topic is talking about Brian Kolfage. Brian Kolfage is, if you guys remember, was the man that created a GoFundMe to raise money to build the border wall. He raised approximately $20 million. And now he is releasing some information saying that he has to be, he has radio silence because he doesn't want the Democrats or any, liberals to stop him from building the border wall. And what I find very interesting about this gentleman is that he has pulled off a similar scam. The fact that he actually he previously raised money for veteran hospitals and yet failed to give those hospitals the money. So those people that are still supporting this man for building the wall, just be cautious, because if he's done this before, he could just very well just run away with your money and there'll be nothing you can do to stop him, because technically, based off of what he initially stated, was if he didn't get to $1 billion that he was going to refund everyone's money. That has not happened. So I'm not sure if you guys are going to get your money back, and I'm not sure you're going to get your wall. So there you go. My third topic is Mr. Mayor Pete Buttigieg of South Bend, Indiana. I actually kind of like him. So, moving on. He served in Afghanistan and called Donald Trump out on dodging the draft by having a doctor to submit on his behalf a diagnosis of bone spurs. Now, basically, we all know. Well, we don't all know. So this is why, those of us that do some research and we understand that we're giving this information to you guys. If you just Google bone spurs, it's something that does not go away. So when he had that diagnosis submitted on his behalf so that he could, or he would not go to war, he was still golfing. Okay. while he was in college golfing, and he's still golfing. Still golfing. So either one, he did not have bone spurs, or two, he had to have an operation in order to correct those bone spurs. And there's no evidence that he had an operation. So therefore, he's lied before and he's lying now. And it's just so hard to give him the benefit of the doubt. He doesn't deserve it. Anyway, moving on to my bonus. Anyway, moving on to my bonus topic, I wanted to give an update. So back on episode 19, we actually entitled that episode "Bar, Miss Everything, and Minister Farrakhan." So if you're on IG, all you have to do is go back to those IG videos, and you'll see me and my twin sister. Although I hate her, we were both wearing orange shirts on that episode, and I talked about Tennessee's chief of staff. He has now resigned. And come to find out, this particular gentleman was, by his own admission, utilizing snorting cocaine in the legislative offices while also promoting policies to drug test people who are on food stamps. If there's one thing I cannot stand, it is a hypocrite. That is the one thing. You know what, Tasha? That is the one thing that we agree upon. We do not like hypocrites. Anywho, so yes, for a person to call for people utilizing food stamps to get drug tested, and you are literally snorting cocaine in the legislative offices, I hate to use such language, but F you, mister. Okay? That is just wrong. Anyway, so there you go. Those are my 4 topics, and thank you. Bye. Well, thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of Nice But Feisty with Mandy Nice and Tasha Feisty. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Have a good one.